So I just wanted to talk to you guys about something that really I don't understand it at all. Please tell me if you've ever gone through something like this, or if you work in like human resources or hiring applicants to jobs. But I went recently to a place which I'm not gonna mention the name, even though I could. But I have class, and I'm not gonna mention where it was that I went. But I went to a job interview and I passed the interview, and they told me, okay, can you come in next week for 2 days? Excuse me, 2 days for training, and then if you like the job and we like you, you can continue on training and then you get the job. So it was for an ABA assistant, and basically it was working with children who are autistic, who are on different levels of the spectrum. And I went in for my training. It was here in Staten Island. And I went in, and, it was hard work, but I gave it my all. And I was learning and I was training. And I made it all the way to lunchtime. And then after lunchtime, I come back in and I get called to the office. So I go to the office thinking, oh my gosh, they love me so much and they want me to start right away. And I go into the office and they basically said, this isn't working out, you need to get your stuff and leave. So I sat there. It was like, when you watch those horror movies, like when the bad guy is coming and about to kill them, and you're like, run, Susie, run, run, Susie. And Susie stays there like, and you're like, really? If that was me, I would have ran. Like, why she just stopped? But it totally felt that way. I was sitting there in total confusion and just didn't understand what they wanted. I didn't get it. And then when I finally came to, I was like, excuse me? Like, what do you mean get my stuff and leave? Like, I'm training. What did I do wrong? Like, what happened? We just feel like this is not the best place for you. You need to get your stuff and you need to leave. I just felt so embarrassed. It's kind of embarrassing for me to even speak about it, but I was embarrassed, I was hurt, I was angry, and no explanation. I've called the place and I've emailed the place and nothing. And it just felt like a place where people are so professional, they care about kids, and they realize that every kid is different, and you would think they would have more understanding. I don't know what it was. I don't feel like I did anything wrong because I was training. I wasn't literally working yet. I'm not sure if it was a racial thing. I don't know. And my friends are telling me I should write a bad review, or I should threaten to sue or something. And I don't even know. I'm kind of over it a little bit, but every time I talk about it, it gets me more angry. Have any of you ever dealt with something like that? I wasn't even working yet, which I understand, but explain to somebody. If you feel like they aren't the best fit, or you feel like they're not doing what you want them to do, explain to them, because that is the purpose of training, to train, to let them know what you want them to do in the job. And I was just so disappointed in this place. And it's in a good area of Staten Island, and they work with the work that they do I really appreciate, and I love working with children, especially children who are special needs. But this was just incredible. I'm not gonna lie, it really took a toll on me, and it made me question myself and ask myself, what did I do? Did I do something wrong? It kind of makes me hesitant to apply to any more jobs working with as an ABA specialist. So it was crazy. I have no explanation for this. If you know why they would do something like this, or what I should do, at this point I don't even want to talk to them or even confront it. But it was just, I don't want anyone else to go through this. So I don't know, it was just reckless. And I should really say the name, but like I said, I have class and I don't, I'm sure there are people there who do love their job, and I'm sure there are children who do get a lot from this organization, but it's just something that I am totally mind boggled, mind blown. So, job searching is hard, and I've been searching for a job for a year, and I've been doing on and off jobs. As a nanny, I cleaned an office building, and it's just like, I just want something permanent, and it's hard because you think that with your high school diploma, with some college, I don't have a degree yet, but I've been working for since I was 14, I'm 26 now, so the last 12 years, and sometimes it just feels pointless, and people don't understand. They're like, oh, just get any job in the meantime, like, oh, work in retail or just work in a restaurant, and it's not that easy. When you have health issues, you don't want to work in a place where you're gonna be constantly, stressed out, and every job has stress, but I mean constantly like, do this, do that, do this, do that, and waiting on people. Like, that's not the type of job I can do, and I have no experience in it. And it's like, Staten Island is full of restaurants and full of fast food places, and that's just not what I want to do. And I probably sound ungrateful because I don't want to work there, but it's the truth. So I'm just searching for a job, and it makes you feel like inadequate. It makes you feel sad. It makes you feel angry, and it makes you feel all these things, like you can't care for yourself, and you can't pay your bills, and you can't help your parents, but then you also can't like buy clothes and buy the special food you want or hang out with your friends. And as a 26-year-old, it just totally knocks my confidence down. How do you deal with, have you ever lost your job or been job searching for a long time? Like, what are some tips? Because I'm like hitting a wall. I don't really know what to do. Alright guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Just had a vent. Bye.